scenario, correct? So we have talked about the scenario of a dice. When I throw a dice can be a fair dice, can be an unfair dice. So you have to look at the dice, the question carefully. Okay? So I'm going to explain this part of the question by using one of the example in your textbook. So that question is 10 marks. The question is right in front of me. Okay? So can you please go to page 217? That is the review set 7A. We are going to do question 5. Okay. They say 3 green balls and 2 yellow balls are placed in a hat. So inside a hat, there are 3 green and 2 yellow. So altogether 5. All right. So when I'm talking about throw a dice, you should know what is it all about, correct? And I told you can build a table. So in this case, they say X is the number of green balls. So 2 balls are randomly drawn without replacement. So have to be very careful. Without replacement. So anything if without replacement, what we need to do? We need to draw a tree diagram to help us to build the table. So if I draw 1, so depend on what color I draw. So the second time when I draw, I will have 4 inside. Am I right? Then you draw another one. Okay, say X is the number of green ball drawn. So you build the probability distribution table. What is the possible value of X? Okay, what is the possible value of X?
0, 1,
0.
and
That
2.
means no green, 1 green,
And 2 greens.
and 2 greens. Okay, so this is, so how am I going to find the probability in this case? So you have to look at the situation. So in this case, I'll draw a tree diagram first. If I get a green, so what is the probability of getting a green? 3 out of 5. Yellow, 2 out of 5. Second draw. If the first one I got green, so I left with how many green inside?
2.
2 green.
Yes.
And 2 yellow. Am I right? So the probability will be 2 out of 4. Yellow, also 2 out of 4. Okay, if the first draw is yellow, so when I want to do the second draw, it will have 3 green and 1 yellow. Am I right? So the green will be 1 out of 4 and the yellow will be green, is it 1 out of 4? Sorry, 3 out of 4.
2 out of 4.
Okay, and yellow is 1 out of 4. Am I right? Okay, so you understand that? So different scenario, you have a different situation. So you have to try to expose yourself to as many scenarios as possible. That is the reason why you have to do your practice test. So now, what is the probability of this outcome? Green and green. So it's 3 over 5 times 2 over 4. So answer is 6 over 20. What is the probability of getting the first one green, the second one yellow? Is 3 over 5 times 2 over 4. So this will be 6 over 20 also. And what is the probability of getting first one yellow, second one green? So it's 2 over 5 and 3 over 4. So it's also 6 over 20. Yeah, what is the probability of getting both yellow without green? So it's 2 over 5, yes, 1 over 4. That is 2 over 20. If you add up all this probability, make sure it is 20 over 20. Okay, it's 1. If not, that means something wrong somewhere. So now, can someone tell me what is the probability that x equal to 0? Mikia,
Yes.
what is the probability that x equal to 0?
6 out of 20.
What is x? Can you tell me? Did you read the question?
Like the number of green balls.
Yeah.
But like, it's 0, 1, 2. Like 3 green
Okay.
balls, right?
Can you tell me what is x here? If I get both yellow, what is x?
If I both get yellow, you 2 out of 20, right?
So you don't have any green. Am I right?
Yeah.
So if I say probability of both yellow, means probability none are green. Am I right? Isn't it this is the same as saying probability x equal to 0?
No.
Noah,
Yes.
Mikia, you have to know how to translate all this into number. My grannies also is the same as you're in the SAT, in states. She's going for SAT 2. So I give her a class. I say, if you don't know how to translate into number, then you won't be able to solve. So Mikia, tell me, what is the probability that x equal to 0 in this case?
2 out of 20.
Yes, 2 out of?
Or like 1 out of 10.
Yes, 1 out of 10. So can you tell me, how about only 1 green?
Oh, 6 out of 10.
Isn't this is also only 1 green? This is also only 1 green?
No. It's not only one, because like probability of getting a green and yellow, and I added probability of green and yellow plus probability yellow and green.
Yeah.
So I did addition to it.
Can you please, whatever you need to add, you just take out your calculator and add and tell me the answer.
6 out of 10.
Huh?
6 out
6
of 10.
out of 10.
I said that.
Okay.
Wait.
And both green will be 3 out of 10. So you add up, you also got 1.
1.
You get me? Okay. So after this, what will I ask you? Okay, if I want to convert this question into a game, I will say that if you get 1 green, okay, 1 green, okay, I will pay you 20 ringgit. Okay, you will get $20. If I give you 2 green, if you get 2 green, you'll get 40. Okay, so now from here, I will build another probability distribution table. Okay, so I will say y. Y is the amount that you get. Y is the amount that you get. So you get 0, 20, and 40. Right? When you play the game. So now, can you please tell me what is the probability of didn't get any money in return?
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10, 20,
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. The rest you are following up.
Yeah.
30, 40, 3 out of 10. So how much must a storekeeper charge so that the game is a fair game?
First you multiply
Fair game.
fair game. Yeah, right.
How do I know whether the game is a fair game or not?
Um, 24. Amount is about $24.
Amount pay equal to amount gain, correct?
Yeah.
That is called fair game. Okay. So now what should I count to determine whether it's a fair game or not? Plus, anyone?
You find the mean of the...
You find the mean. Okay.
$24.
Well, okay. Now in the exam, will I ask you to find the mean?
Expected value.
Yes. After we meet so long, you don't know. You think I will straight away ask you to find the mean? I will not. I will ask you to find the expected value. Correct? What do you expect from here?
$24.
Okay. Huh?
$24.
24, sure. Okay,
Yeah.
let me
Yeah,
count.
24.
Okay, do you know how to count the mean? Plus?
0 times y times probability.
Okay. Yeah, what is the formula?
Basically y1 times p1,
Okay.
y1 times p1 plus y2 times p2 plus y3 times p3.
This is the formula, correct?
Yes.
If my question also asks you to find standard deviation?
Wait, you subtract the with and divide by the, oh wait.
Yeah, this is a formula. So if I want both and I only give you 2 marks, what must you do? Huh? If I want both and I want both, so what must you do? Are you going to use a formula to count?
Yeah, I use the calculator.
Use the calculator. Okay, tell me how to use a calculator.
Mode, stat, variation 1. Stat.
Edit first. Okay, everyone key into your calculator.
I got 12.
Edit, key in L1, L2. This one into L1, this one into L2. Are you ready? Okay, after this, second mode is a mask. Then after that, stack again. then stack, then you go to calculate. Then you select number one var stack. L1, L2, calculate. So you got the mean equal to 24 and your standard deviation is 12. Okay, so in order to be a fair game,
Okay.
okay, I want to comment just out of courtesy. What do you mean just out of courtesy? If you want to ask why you must put second mode after your first step is this, your second step is this. The reason is if you didn't put second mode, then it will be everything inside here. Then you will jumble up whatever you key in. That's why you have to quit from the edit first. So please don't use the word just out of courtesy. Yeah? When you say out of courtesy, that means out of courtesy, I ask you. Or curious. Okay, out of curious. It's not, okay, this is also not curious because before this, so I told you already, you cannot be in this program. If you want to come out, if you want to talk about another program, okay, curious, huh? Okay, sorry. Yeah, so you have to quit. Like for example, if you key in y equal to, correct? If you want to come out from that program, you also have to put second mode before you key in another one or whatsoever. So that is the thing. Because when you press stack, there are many programs that you can use. There are 3. Actually, inside there is also a test. Okay? Yeah, do you see Z test, T test, sample test, and all this? Z interval, T interval, and so on. This one we will learn it in chapter 9. Okay? Can or not? Okay, sorry, Miss Do misread. Okay, so it's a must. You must quit from that program first before you get into another one. Okay, so this will be one question. How the question going to phrase? How am I going to tell you what to do? You have to read the question carefully. Do more practice, then you will know what to do. So that question carry 10 marks. So please go through all the question 1 in your SAT. And in that question, I also put a hint, draw a tree diagram. But the scenario is not this, okay? The scenario is not this. Okay, so you just use whatever is it. Okay, and I did ask you to do certain things so that everyone will get the right answer. Because if you first part you get the wrong answer, everything will be wrong. So I want to avoid that kind of problem. So I ask you to prove certain things. So that means everyone should know what is the right number to use. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So
Okay.
that question carry 10 marks. So that's why I tell you, for this paper, I can give you the question. But the scenario is different. So you have to read carefully. Understand? Okay, all are very well guided. I try not to play with words. Okay, if I play with words, then it will be harder because probability itself is very confusing already. Okay. Clear? Okay, so the second question will be talking about binomial distribution. Yeah. So when we talk about binomial distribution, okay, what are the things that I will ask you to do about binomial distribution? Okay, can anyone pick one binomial distribution question, then we talk about it?
Okay, let's find one.
Me?
Okay, which in your textbook? In your textbook.
Top Shot is an American reality television show that debuted on the History Channel.
What page? What page?
You don't read the question. Hello. You don't read the question. You tell me which page, which question.
Oh, sorry. This was like sad practice paper, so it doesn't count.
No, I say textbook. Listen carefully. Textbook. From your textbook. From your textbook. Everyone? Anyone? Binomial distribution.
What is the difficulty that the question must be?
No, up to you. You just pick one scenario and let me have a look at it. I can talk from that scenario. Which question you want me? Okay, which question you want to discuss? I'm not trying to answer the question. I'm trying to teach you things. I'm trying to tell you that from that question, I can change to what other question and ask you. Okay, which one? About binomial distribution. Faster? No? You give me a scenario first. Okay, which question? I'm giving you opportunity to look at your textbook. Yeah. Okay, page 216, question 7. Okay, everyone turn to page 216, question 7. Oh, okay. 216, question 7. Okay. So we got two binomial distribution. Okay. Okay. Can I? Okay, my question for X. Okay, is X a binomial distribution? If the question asks you, is X a binomial distribution? So what are the reasons that you want to give me? Is X a binomial distribution? Okay, faster answer.
Yes.
Okay, yes. So the answer is a yes, correct? So explain.
Because there's a fixed number of trials, and
Okay.
for every outcome, there's only two options.
Okay, so look, if you give me correct, there is a fixed number of trials, correct? I give you 0 mark. Why? How I know there is a fixed number of trials? How many trials are there?
100.
Yes. Because you say X is the number of hit which occur when a coin is tossed 100 times. So you must say that a coin is tossed 100 times means the fixed number of trial is 100. You have to state according to the context. Are you clear? You cannot tell me there is a fixed number of trial. You have to say a coin is tossed 100 times. So 100 times is the fixed number of trials. You get what I mean? Can or not? Okay, next one. Next one. Okay, what is the next one? You try.
You can only either land on heads or tails.
Yes. For each trial, there are two possible outcomes. That is, land on head or tail. You see or not? You have to specify that. Okay, third. Hello? What is the third one? Faster. The probability for success
It's the same for
same. You cannot say the probability of
the
success.
chance of getting either heads or tail remains the same in all
Yes,
trials.
but the best is you talk about the variable, the probability of getting ahead for each trial, for each toss is the same. Okay. And what? And what? And the probability and each toss is independent of each other. So all must be contextual. Same go with Y. I can ask you question like that. Correct? Okay. So for X is a binomial distribution. So whenever you read the question, you know what is the number of trial. Okay, what is the number of trial for X? 100. What is the probability of getting ahead? That is the probability of success. That is half.
0.5.
Yeah. So Y is also a binomial. So I'm not going to repeat whatever I say about X for Y. So same thing, be careful, must be contextual when I ask you to explain. According to the context. Cannot have general statement. So this is 300. And the number of one show is probability of success is 1 out of 6, correct? Okay, this is a fair dice. If it's an unfair dice, then there will be different story. Am I right? Okay. Then from here, I can ask you many type of question. I can ask you, like the first one, show the mean of the distribution. So for any binomial distribution, to get the mean, you times NP. To get the standard deviation, square root of NPQ. Q is 1 minus P. So all these are about binomial distribution that you must know. Okay, now what other question that I can ask you? So calculate the standard deviation, there's part A and part B, okay? So what other question I can ask you? Like for example, part for B, for Y, I can ask you. I can ask you a question like that. I say, given probability of Y equal to 100 is, I ask you to fill in the blank. Okay, so can you tell me what is the value of, okay, I just put A, B, and C. Okay, tell me what is the value for A? So I'm testing you on your understanding of this formula. Can you tell me? So state the value of A, B, and C. And I only give you 1 mark, I'm telling you. So what is the value of A? Okay, so you know that, okay, so you know that probability of X equal to R, you got this formula, N CR P to the power R Q to the power N minus R. So this formula you also need to write down in your text, in your one-page handwritten notes. Okay, so A will be, in this case, is 300, B is 100, and my C is 1/6, right? Okay, so what else I can ask you? I can ask you to find the probability like what you have in your textbook. Yeah. Do you know how to count the probability? So can you tell me how to get the probability of Y between 45 and 55? Okay. Okay, I'm going to call someone to tell me what to do. Okay, Gerald. Gerald. You see? Gerald, why? You can't speak. Your mic doesn't work. Is it? Okay. Gerald, how to find? So first one, what must I write? Gerald, just tell me, what should I use? So there is only 2 things that you can use. Binom, PDF, of binom CDF. Okay, CDF. Okay, I write down binom CDF. Okay, what must I fill in? Binom CDF, you must know you have to fill in NPR. This is also NPR, right? So what is the meaning of binom CDF? What is the meaning of binom PDF? Do you know or not? So I must use what? N P R. Is it just like that? Hello? No? Okay, so what else must I do? What else must I do? Ashley?
Yes.
What else must I do? Can you tell me?
Minus
Minus, okay, good. Minus what?
binom CDF
Binom CDF, okay, good.
300
300
1/6
and
45.
oh, be careful. Be careful. I want 44. I want 45, right up to 55. If I put 45 here, that means 45 is excluded. So, Ashley, what should I put?
44.
Yes, so be very careful. Be very, very careful. Look at this sign. Are you clear? The sign here is very, very important. Got equal, no equal, it make a vast difference. Clear? Can or not? Hello?
Yes.
So binomial, these are the things. You play around with the formula. And usually when I set the question, okay, usually when I set the question, like for example, in the chapter whereby when we do motion in the straight line, correct? Will I tell you, find the time when velocity equal to 0? I will not. Am I right? What type of question will I set? I will set question in such a way that I want to see how you translate it to mathematical statement. Like for example here. Okay, for example here, I can say, find the probability of at most 24 hits occur. Okay, so if I put here at most, so you have to know how to translate this into equation. Probability x. Okay. Ramisa. X. Ramisa.
Yes, Miss. Can you repeat your
Yeah.
question, please?
Then my question is here.
Oh, okay.
X If you fail to translate it into a mathematical equation, you won't be able to find the answer. Find the probability of at least 24 hits occur.
At most.
What is the meaning of at most?
(24/100).
You see, Ramisa, I look for probability. So I write this probability. You see or not?
Yes, Miss.
So X, I'm talking about X. So at most, what is the meaning of at most? Ramisa, please try.
Maximum.
Yeah, maximum. So if you tell me at most is maximum, so how can I find? You tell me how to find from here? You see, one grandnephew and one grandniece, yesterday I have a lesson with them, correct? I know what are all your problems. Ramisa, if you tell me at most is maximum, I still don't know what to do, am I right? Because you don't know how to write as a mathematical equation. Ramisa, try to write as mathematical equation, use max language. This is English,
Yes,
this is English. So X, what should I write here? Here. When I say max language, max is a language by itself, okay? Max language means you use this. You use this. You use this. You use this. This is.
So is it X greater than 24?
This is at least. This is at most. Now, do you know at least must have equal? So, Ramisa, which one you use?
The last one is at most X
Yeah.
greater than 24.
Less than or equal to 24.
Sorry, yeah, less than or equal to 24.
So, when I give you this type of question, if you can write in here, then only you know how to use your GC, am I right? In the exam, do you think I will ask you to find the probability X less than 24? No. I will not. I will set a word problem. You get me?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so what should I use? Binom PDF or binom CDF? Ramisa?
Is binom.
You have to make a decision. There are only two. Binom PDF or binom CDF?
Binom CDF.
Yes, binom CDF, you're right. So N, P, R. Because there is an equal, so included. So binom CDF is from 0 until that number. Hello?
Yes, Miss.
So are you all clear? So when you learn something, you don't expect us to come out question like question 7, ask you to find the probability X equal to this. I will say, find the probability that X, there will be at least 45 throw, hit, and at most 55 head occur. So that means in between. At least this number, at most that number. You see or not? So the way we phrase the question, these are called word problem. So please go to your practice test. You don't say next week we have the exam, next week, next Sunday only you go to the practice test. I tell you, you are going to flunk your exam. Okay, one more about a binomial distribution that I would like to let you know is like that. Okay, I won't give you a situation. I will just say X, okay, I will just say X is a binomial distribution. The number of trial, I don't know. The probability of success is 2/3. Okay, and given and probability of X more than 7 is equal to, give me 1 minute. 1 minus 0.912. Find the value of n. How to do this one? Anyone? Suggestion?
Inverse, wait, what's the thing called again?
Hey, where got inverse one?
No, not inverse.
Binomial mana ada inverse. Hey, PK by.
Oh wait, no wait, I'm.
Binomial where got inverse?
wait, sorry.
You don't. That's why you see, I don't want to mix up. I don't want suddenly talk about normal, suddenly talk about binomial. I want to have a clear cut. Hello, young people, tell me so what to do.
Inverse norm.
Where got inverse norm? Is this a normal distribution? Young people, faster, tell me.
Inverse binomial.
Where got inverse norm? You want me to quick, is it? You all want me to quick?
Binom PDF.
Okay, you tell me binom PDF how to do. Do you know when you use binom PDF? Do you know this is for what? This is for probability of X equal to R.
Yeah, CDF.
Okay, never mind.
Can you use solver?
Solver. You try to use solver? I also don't know. You can try to use solver. Maybe we can try to use solver. Let's go. Let's go. Let's try to use solver and see. Since someone suggested, let's use. I haven't tried before. I also don't know. Let's try use solver. Let's try use solver. I try. You asked me to try, so I try. I very good student one.
Okay, now I'm just got an error that said bad guess. What
Why
is
not?
this?
Why not? I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying.
No,
You
so my
are not.
calculator threw an error.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I see whether my calculator give me error or not. Bad guess. Okay. Then I go. I see whether my calculator give me an okay. Bad guess. That means I guess again. Also bad guess. Go. Cannot. Cannot.
Yeah, Chai, I think this idea is a gone case.
Huh? Cannot. Cannot use your solver not able to solve for you. Okay, so solver doesn't work. So solver doesn't work. Okay, so what can we do? Young people. That is what you're scared of. You're very scared to do this kind of thing, correct? Do you know a lot of max formula or these all are created by try and error?
That is focus.
Mathematicians try many different ways, then they come and get a way to do it. Okay, so how am I going to use try and error? Hello? Can you tell me? So you make a wild guess of your n. So in this case, what n will you guess? So if I put if n equal to, so can someone give me a nice number, a good number of x n that I have to put in? Okay, if you give me 5, give me 5, not by hand, give me 5. You look at this number. Can it be 5? Is 5 a good guess? Definitely no. Correct? So you have to observe what is given to you here. So my value of n at least must be more than 7. Okay, you give me 10. So we are going to try. So we are going to try that probability of x greater than 7 is the same as 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 7, correct? So I'm going to key in my calculator binom, CDF, n is 10. Here, this is my n. Then P and R. Okay, can you please use your calculator and get it? Okay.
0.299, definitely not it.
0.2991. Okay, so which means that the probability here is too big. So I must increase my n or decrease my n. Your choice. If you don't know how to decide, then you try another one. Let n be equal to
15 works.
wow, how you know 15 works?
Because I've been trying for this now.
You have been trying for just now. So you have to try now. So you see, how are you going to record? So I know 15 works. So I'm going to record 14. So I don't have to write all this. So I just need to change this to 14. So I put second, enter, then I change the 10 to 14. I know 15 words, but I have to record down. So 14, I got 0.8505. So now if n equal to 15, I find the probability, I record down, okay? So I put second, enter, I just go to the end there and change it to 15. So I got 0.9117. So not enough. I have to try one more greater than that. I want to see which one is closer. Right? I want to see which one is closer. So I put 16. Although you know 15 works, so you try 16. Then you decide which one to choose. So you choose this one. See or not? When you talk about try and error, your recording is very important. This is the important part that you have to record down. Other try, you don't have to record down. Do you get me? Hello, class? Oh,
Yes,
overshot already. Okay. Can I? Okay, thank you, class. Faster go for another class.
Thank you, Miss.
Your teacher going to scold
Thank you,
me.
Miss. Thank you, Miss.
All right, thank you, Miss.
Miss.
Welcome.
Wait, Miss, before I go, right, so in exam, if this type of questions appear, it's all right to try and error, right?
Yeah. Try and error is a method, okay?
So currently, it's the only known method for this type of question.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Miss.
Miss Low, for the question
Yes.
7, question 7C, it asks the what is more likely to lie between 45 and 55? What is the working for that?
The one you have to look at the standard deviation. The bigger standard deviation, the chances for it to lie in between will be smaller.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.